The Chicago Bears made it happen day one of the NFL draft and got themselves Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze. But we want to really key in on the wide receiver room with Rome Odunze, DJ Moore, and Keenan Allen, Tyler Scott, and the other guys that are in the room, the wide receiver room. How does this wide receiver room stack up around the NFL? And it's mailbag day. So y'all know we gonna talk about it, chop it up, and have a little bit fun with it right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm Bobby here with Unc. C-Dubb is in the building with me. How you feeling, my guy?
I'm feeling great, man. It's been a great weekend, the start of the weekend, bro.
For sure. If y'all tuned in, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. C-Dubb. We already kind of laid out a few names with this wide receiver room. You looking at Keenan, DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, Tyler Scott, Vegas Jones, Dante Pettis. Man, you looking around the whole entire NFL. Hell, even in a division. From just early on, before we see anything be put on wax on the field, how you looking at this wide receiver room?
When you look at this wide receiver room on paper, let's just call it on paper, because they still got to put it on wax, even though these guys, two of the guys, have been doing it their entire career. Let's start with the North. When you look at the landscape of the NFC North, maybe the Green Bay Packers, they got some young little
Some young
guys
pups,
that, yeah, there's young pups, but they're not the players that Keenan Allen, Keenan Allen and DJ Moore are. When you look at the Minnesota Vikings, that is, you gotta be fair, and you got Justin Jefferson, you got Jordan Addison. I like those two at the top, and you got another kid. I don't know his name right now, but they're pretty solid. You gotta respect what they got over there. But the quarterback is lacking, so that brings them down a bit. So when I look at the NFC North, the Bears got the best wide receiver group. Ain't no doubt about it. And then I'm gonna be respectable, and I'm usually not respectable. Top 5 wide receiver group in the NFL. Simple.
I think the Bears absolutely can be up there, bro. Because like when we talk about wide receivers, I listed all those names, but we got pass catchers that are tight ends too. Yeah. You got Cole Kmet, you got Gerald Everett. Like that right there, the Bears are loaded. We could potentially see the best Bears offense we've seen since Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffrey and those guys was, doing what they was doing and going to the NFC Championship and winning some playoff games. I think right now, they got to be able to put it on wax, because when you look around the league, you got Tyreek Hill and Waddle. That's a scary duo. You got T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. That's a scary duo. The Bears are right there, bro. The Bears are literally right there. And I think you can really make an argument for top 5 for sure. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I don't want to jump ahead too far before we play any games. But if you're looking at it on paper, it looks pretty damn terrifying. And I think that right now, nobody, like the last few years, nobody feared the Bears when they was coming to town. If the Bears get this thing right and the culture is set and everybody gel and mix well, the monsters of the Midway is coming to a city near you. Get ready.
Yeah, but
get ready.
It's a different type of monster. You think of the monsters of the Midway, you think about Chicago, you thinking defense. And the defense ain't no push over now. Our defense is pretty solid and young. The monster of the Midway, this is an offensive monster. Yeah. This is an aggressive monster now, bro. What? Let's go.
For real. That bear, hey, Mystical say, if you see me in the jungle fighting a grizzly bear, help the bear. No, it's the other way around now. It's the other way. If you see me in the jungle fighting a packer, help the packer. Help the Viking. Help the lion. Fuck you mean? We coming. And it's an exciting time to be a Bears fan right now. It's a lot of duos around this league. I think that the Bears, they got one of the best trios in the league now, especially with the moves. You can point to duos. I did mention T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, but T. Higgins won out of there. So that's going to change up in Cincy. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's probably a couple teams that I'm missing. You probably throw in Devontae Smith and AJ Brown, but that's not a trio, bro. We got a trio.
Yeah. Houston
So,
over there, Houston. Then they pick up another
oh
receiver
yeah,
as well.
Houston. They picked up Stephon Diggs. They had Tank Dell. They got Nico Collins. So that's a real good trio that I like.
Atlanta.
But they got to put it on wax as well. So
Atlanta.
Tank Dell coming off an injury. Atlanta, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan Robinson. That's nice, you know. So the Bears, is going to come down to proving it.
Yes, no doubt about it, man. I just can't wait, nephew. Let's start the season now.
For real. Can we have a glimpse of the can we just play an exhibition game right now?
A little sneak peek.
Let's play a flag football game. Fuck it. For sure. But you got anything before we jump into these voicemails, man?
Oh man, thanks for all the participation and y'all viewing with us when we was doing the draft lives. We appreciate you guys. Just follow us. We ready for this season. Live calls. Everything is coming, bro. Just wait. On our way to 20K. On our way to 20K.
On the way to 20K. Shout out to all y'all for being a great family members to this channel. We at 15K. 20K is on the way. Stamp it. No, bro. Book it. But hey, let's get into these voicemails. Thank y'all for all that called in. Let's get right to it. This first one, C-Dubb, is from Jay.
Yo, it's just J-Rod here, man. How you guys doing, man? What a fucking week we had. What a week. We in day 3 of the draft now. I'm calling this Saturday morning because I'm watching a little bit of the recaps and stuff, and I'm just thinking to myself, damn, we didn't trade up for anything. We didn't trade up any rounds. We didn't do anything that I thought we were going to do. And I mean, we still have 1 pick left, and we'll see what will happen with that. But it hit me literally this morning, probably what he's doing. I don't know if you guys got a chance to talk about it yet, but I'm starting to believe, and I was believing this around the first day, but I wasn't quite sure what he would do day 2. But now that we saw what he did, yeah, it's pretty. I'm pretty safely saying that, you know, I don't have fear in us getting a 3 technique tackle or an edge. I feel like he's gonna do the same thing he did with Montez Sweat. You know, we say we don't have a 2nd round pick, but in all honesty, our 2nd round pick is Montez Sweat. You know, it just so happened our 2nd round pick just happens to already be a star in the NFL, and he's now a star, you know, on our team. So that's the way that I look at the 2nd round pick. You know, I would look at it as a loss if we would have traded for like another Chase Claypool type, somebody who doesn't quite fit the team the way that we want them to fit, and we're just kind of risking it all with the hopes that he does. This was already a home run out of the park. Literally signed him the moment we traded for him. He's going to be here. There's no questions behind it. So that's our 2nd round pick. I'm not mad at that. But I was thinking to myself, man, we still need that other edge on the end, and we could also use defensive tackle. The way I see it, with the offensive tackle that we just drafted, I'm fine with that because we can move certain pieces around. All of a sudden, we have a decent center. Even though we may not have a true center, one of these players in our starting lineup could probably fill in that center role. So now we just need 3 technique, a solidified 3 technique, and a solidified edge. And I think we're going to use some of those future picks to maybe get that before the training camp starts. I'm hoping so, because I feel like that's the one or the 2 things that we need the most on this team. Maybe even a punter, because I feel like our punter could be better, but that's later on down the line. We're not thinking about no damn punter. So tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think they'll use one of these 2nd round picks next year to get themselves somebody on the other end of Montez Sweat, interior defensive guy? Do you think that we'll figure out a way to maybe trade a 5th round pick for a good center? Do you think we're done this all season after this draft? I don't think we're done. I think there's still moves that can be made. Maybe not during the draft, but after the draft. There's also players that we could sign after the draft who don't get drafted. So there's a lot of ways that we can, as far as getting our edge and our 3 technique. Tell me what you guys think. Again, I would be so down to trade a 2nd round pick for another amazing edge or a amazing, run.
Hey, obviously we know for the people that's listening, we know that Jay called prior to, you know, today's final day of the draft, and I played it because Jay damn near was on the money. He pointed out another edge, the Bears got one. He even pointed out a punter, and the Bears got a punter. So I wanted to play this, even though it happened earlier today. Jay was on the money with most of his selections, and the Bears are still not done. What about the undrafted rookies that can come up in here and hey, you might find you another Jack Sanborn, but at a different position, obviously. But the Bears are not done. Ryan Poles will continue to work. C-Dubb, what you got?
Yeah, that was a great interpretation, my man Jay. They did pick up that guy, that defensive end from Kansas, Mr.
Austin Booker.
Austin Booker. But I kind of know that Ryan Poles is not done. I'm thinking he gonna look for a reagent. You can, after the draft, you looking for a free agent, or you might make a trade and use some of your assets from next year and get you a nice guy on the opposite side of Montez Sweat. So I'm eager to find out what he does with this, because with this, I just don't think he's done. Some of the guys like Austin Booker, I wasn't blown away, but I'm okay because Ryan Pohl has earned that equity with me. So I'm at a wait and see what he can do. But I definitely think they not done, especially what nephew said with the undrafted players coming in. My son was picked up in the undrafted. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So it's lit. And thanks for calling in, Jay. Appreciate the voicemail. Hey, fans and ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep moving along. C-Dubb. This next caller is Darius from Dallas. He's on the side that you're on. He wants to wait and see, but I'll let him speak for himself. Here's the voicemail from Darius from Dallas.
All right, what's going on, gentlemen? Darius from Dallas calling in again. I guess we finally got that defensive end that I've been asking about. The kid Austin Booker from Kansas. So what I did, as soon as we drafted, I said, let me go check this kid out, man. And I'm looking at him and looking at the film, and he's getting off the ball slow. You know, I think he was kind of in that same situation that Javon Dexter was in at Florida, where he's in one of them read and react type defenses, because he just gets off the ball slow. You know, you can tell that he's looking at something before he makes his move. And I don't know, man. I mean, I guess tip your hat to Ryan Poles for at least trying to address it and trading into the fifth round to do it. But Adisa Isaac in the third round should have been the pick, man. I still got to stand by that. And I think that you guys, you know, not you guys in particular, but a lot of the Bears fans, I think they're downplaying how important it is to have another guy over there on the other side of Sweat, man. And I don't know why, because we saw how that hurt Khalil Mack when he was here. We knocked Khalil Mack out of his prime simply due to the fact that we didn't give him another pass rusher on the other side. And they were double teaming and triple teaming his ass every fucking play, and he gets hurt. All right, now if that happens with Montez Sweat and he ends up getting hurt because we ain't got nobody over there and he's getting double teamed every play and he's being ineffective and he gets a knee or a shoulder or something, then we're back to what we went through with Khalil Mack, man. And everybody's going to complain about it if that happens. So I just looked at it like, all right, you know, maybe Poles has got something up his sleeve. Maybe he's got a defensive end that he's planning on making a trade for in free agency or whatever. Maybe it's just something I'm not seeing. But as of now, man, that other defensive end spot is still a glaring need, and we didn't do a good job of addressing that in this draft. Period. I mean, okay, we got this little guy from Kansas, but at this point in the draft, we kind of just picking the snickle fritz anyway. We don't know if none of these guys are going to work out. You know, that's why I want to get a defensive end in the top 3 rounds. That way we know he's got potential. But, you know, we'll see, man. Not all that moved by this second half of the draft, but, you know, we'll see how it goes, I guess. Shit, Texas up, bear down.
All right, so we heard from Darius. C-Dubb, take it away.
Darius, I share most of your sentiment. I'm not gonna go as far as you did and said that we did. Well, you are right in a sense that we didn't address the edge as ferociously as some of us may like. But I think the plan with the GM, and I don't know, this is just me watching football for 40-something years, and I think the plan is to go you need a veteran player over there with Montez Sweat. So, and really, to tell you the truth, Yannick is Eberflus's guy. He played for him in the defensive end, for defensive end with the Indianapolis Colts. He didn't have a terrific season. He didn't have a very good season last year. He only had 4 sacks. I think Eberflus loves the guy. He give him another chance. Here comes another Ryan Poles special. I think at the very least, that's what's going to happen to me. But
Yeah,
great comment though. Great mailbag.
yeah, Darius, you broke that thing down, for sure, and I can agree with you. Me personally, I've liked the measurables when you talk about Austin Booker. I will have to keep it a buck. I gotta dive into his film a little bit more so I can let you know how I truly feel about it. And I don't want to go out on a limb and give y'all a take that I, don't 100% stand by. So I want to do my due diligence first. However, I will say this. I think that we are about to see a big season from Javon Dexter. I absolutely believe that Zach Pickens is about to have a solid season. And I think that the Bears, with the way that they're trying to operate with rotating their defensive linemen, you need additional pass rushers. And this young fella, hopefully he can be that. Hopefully he's not another Dominique Robinson or Travis Gibson. Hopefully we can see him on the field, you know what I'm saying, and make impactful plays. But I feel y'all. You know what I'm saying? You wanted that sure thing, but we just gotta wait and see. We'll wait and see. For sure. So that was from Darius. Now we about to go to King Booker World.
Booker.
Here's the message from my guy Book. Here it is.
Yo, Bobby, C-Dubb, this book, man, what's going on? Blessings to you and yours. Man, I got to tell you, I'm at work right now driving around listening to, all types of different stuff about the Bears, man, and I ran across a clip from that whack-ass show with Hetty McCoy on it, and they was asking questions about, after this draft, how they feel like the Bears are going to be or anything. Do you know this fool had the nerve to say after Acho asked him, do you think that Caleb Williams would be better than Justin Fields? He going to say, I don't know, he's a rookie. After all the shit that you talk about Justin Fields, now you finna try to come and talk about you don't know he's a rookie, man. That's why I can't stand that lame ass dude, man. For real. I don't even know how that show on. And then Joy, all she do is just parakeet and agree with everything Shady say. They both get on my damn nerves, man. That shit is just funny to me, man. How like all of a sudden, everybody is trying to take all their takes back like they ain't on film. Like we didn't see you talking crazy, talking about go get Caleb because Justin sucks and Caleb is much better. Now all of a sudden you don't know. That's because you a dumbass. Because you don't know nothing. But that's all I wanted to say, man. It's a good day to be a Bears fan. That's all I'm gonna say. And man, we about to get on this ride, man, and enjoy it. Chicago up, better, blessings, and I'll holler.
All right, so we heard from Book, C-Dubb. I'm on the side of Book with this one. Bro, you killed Justin Fields. Now, when they ask you the question, do you think if Caleb going to be better than Justin Fields, you say you don't know? Obviously, you don't know. But if you thought Justin Fields was so ass, as he said, he's ass. He kept saying it.
Yeah.
Put it on wax. Put it on wax. Stand on business. Stand on your word. That's why it always comes down to look. People going to have their takes. I don't have to always agree with them. But if you say one player is so ass, you know what I'm saying? Stand behind that and say, yes, Caleb is going to be better than Justin Fields. Stand by that and put it on wax. Don't beat around the bush. Don't go hiding. You know what I'm saying? Don't go throwing rocks and then hide your hand. I respect C-Dubb on this. If he feel a strong way, he gonna die on that hill. So Shady McCoy, die on that damn hill. Die on that hill. Don't pussyfoot around now. That's all I'm saying. What you think?
Hey man, when Shady was talking all that mess, doing that little saga, that Justin and Caleb saga, I thought all that shit he was talking was wrong, and I thought it was crazy, but I respected him because he was an NFL player and he had experience, and he been through a lot. He should know football. But when you say things like this, I know you have completely turned your career into a national media personality. You're going for the clicks, and you're not being very consistent with your takes. Consistency will be easily, if you didn't keep Justin Fields, you would think Caleb Williams would be coming back in here with the weapons that we have. With the weapons that we have. And he's an actual good quarterback, you say? You easily could have said he's going to be terrific, but you don't want to put your name on the line. Why? Because you are in the national media. And that's, excuse me. And and that type of stuff counts. So, in that sort of profession. So, I just lose a little respect for you. But now you a part of those people, bro. You a national media guy, bro. That's what you on, Shady. I was
Man.
respecting this man, bro. He was wrong, but I was like, I respect him, bro. That's Shady McCoy. But now I'm like, bro, you dude that be on the news. That's who you is.
For real. That's how you got, man. Just stand on it, man. Stand on it. It's certain players I don't like for multiple reasons. And I'ma stand on it. And they either prove me right or prove me wrong. And I'll be like, all right, I was wrong. It's nothing wrong with going in your take and be like, damn, I was wrong. Like everybody act like you gotta be 100% when you give your take. No, you're giving your opinion and you can be wrong. Hell, the weatherman and the weather lady are wrong a lot. We be like, damn, they said it was gonna rain. It's been sunny all day. They be wrong. You still turn on Channel 5 News or Channel 32, Fox 32, and you still watch the damn weatherman, even when they wrong. So it's people still gonna watch your show. Just say, damn, I was wrong. It's that simple, bro. I don't know, bro. But hey, appreciate the call, Book. It's always a pleasure, man. Blessing to you and yours as well. Thanks for being one of the original Surdies. Shout out to you, my guy. But hey, we keep this thing moving along. We almost gonna bring this thing to a conclusion. This next one up, though, is from Tyrese.
Tyrese.
Cognac boys, what it do, man? It's your boy Tyrese, man, from the South Side by way of Arkansas. Listen, man, let me see if I can try to cheer some of y'all guys up real quick with this last pick that we had. Just shows you got to think about it. He wasn't even supposed to have this pick. That's first and foremost. We got that. That's another part of right. Think about it like this here. If y'all, since y'all so mad, or since a lot of people mad about it, Poles just added basically another starter, bro. Like he added 3, maybe 4 future starters, 3 for sure this year with this pick. And not only that, man, this dude is a beast, man. Like, you know, field position gonna play a big part of keeping, you know what I'm saying, our defense honest and you know what I mean, short fields, all that stuff matter in football, dog. It's 3 phases and everybody need to realize that Poles just went out and got another starter with our 4th round pick, whether it's a punter or kicker, whatever. We got us a punter for what? The next 15 years maybe. So, let's just pipe down a little bit. Let's bear down on what he did for us because we all been excited. Let's stay that way because we got to trust this man, dog. Only thing we really lacking this year, and we can pick up somebody up in the free agency, is a defensive end. And I think that our team is damn near complete. Not to mention what we're gonna be starting to pick up next year for the competition and the added on depth. Yo, man, Poles is doing his thing. I'm happy. I hope you guys is happy, but let's continue to bear the fuck down, man.
All right. So we heard from Tyrese. C-Dubb, take it away.
You are absolutely right. Anybody that feels that Ryan Poles ain't do us beautifully this offseason, you guys are just being too cynical and y'all need to sit down and have a lemonade because the Bears are going a different direction. Our offense is going to be spectacular. Our defense is going to be young and spectacular. This guy, Ryan Poles, might have won executive of the year during the offseason because he cooking. And he only got four picks this draft. I'm a little bit worried. I ain't gonna say worried. I'm a little skeptical about Austin Booker, but with the track record that Ryan Poles has done, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and see what he does. So, hey man, he cooking, man. Simple as that.
He definitely is definitely a great time to be a Bears fan. Again, they just got to put it on wax. It looks beautiful on paper. For real. It looks beautiful on paper. I understand there's still gonna be some concerns, but hey, my man Tyrese, you said one of the things. The Bears got a punter who can flip games.
Yeah.
And that's a key. When if you got a top 5 defense, and if your punter is capable of pinning teams back within that 20-yard mark, the defense can just tee off.
Yes.
And to make it tough on teams. And now you you should have an explosive offense to go along with that defense. And the special teams is clicking. That's how you formulate a contending team to where we go ahead and take the North and never give it back. It's right there for the taking. With all these, everybody gonna show the love to the Lions and the Packers and the Vikings first. Cool. I'm cool with that. But once we take it, we ain't giving it back.
No, bro.
So shout out to you for calling in, Tyrese. I almost turned up on this mother. But hey, this last one, C-Dubb, it ain't from King Von. It's from Big Von. Hell you mean? From the low end. He finna go ahead and speak and round this mailbag up. Here it is.
Yo, CBC, it's your boy Big Vaughn from the low. I had to spin a block again, man, after we just drafted a generational punter. You know what I'm saying? My boy from Iowa, who's finna help us a lot, man. He's a weapon, like I said the last time. This guy is going to be a person who's going to help us pin the opposing team back on the 10-yard line, 15-yard line. This dude is a weapon. And not only that, man, Ryan Poles did it again, man. All hail King Poles. My man's just got back into the draft this year, and we picked up a guy who we so desperately needed. We got our boy, Austin Booker from Kansas, and it's a great pick, man. We talking about a guy who just nasty, man. You cut on the film, and you just see a beast. You just see a monster. I think that's a perfect person to pair opposite of Montez Sweat. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who can grow with the team. Now, this guy, he ain't a world beater. This guy, he's not a guy who's going to come in starting day one, but this guy is a great rotational piece. This guy has a high motor. This dude bring it. I remember watching some of his highlights a couple months back, just going through the pass rushers, you know, that who was on the board and had the potential of us possibly getting. I thought maybe in the 3rd or 4th round, to be honest. This guy is super talented. But for Ryan Poles to get rid of a pick from next year, 2025, I believe he got rid of a 4th or 5th round pick, and to get back in this draft and get our edge, man, look, like I'm so excited, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. All hail King Poles, man. Trust in Poles, and Poles we trust. I mean, to me, this is a great draft. It's one of the better drafts, you know, that we had since Ryan Poles started this regime, man. So I just had to spin the block and let y'all boys know, man. Hey, calling out all my Chicago Bears fans. Go watch tape, do your research on the punter, Tory Taylor from Iowa. He's an international player. I believe he's from Australia, if I'm not mistaken. So he got some Australian background, playing football out there. So y'all do y'all research, but also do y'all research on this guy, Austin Booker, man. He's just a guy who do his job, man. He's just a guy who get after the quarterback, man. That's it. That's all. So had to spin a block, let y'all boys know what's up. And it's up. I can't wait till the beginning of the season. Bobby, C-Dubb, Steve-O, hey, what's the word, man? Let me know something, man. I can't wait to check y'all boys out in the next video, man. And y'all know, Chicago up, better fuck down.
You already know Chicago is lit right now. Hey, C-Dubb. Chicago has Caleb Williams, Roma Dunze, Angel Reese, Cardosa. Bro, it's lit right now in Chicago. Hey, it's one owner who owns 2 teams in Chicago. Get your stuff together, Jerry. But hey, I'm definitely gonna do my due diligence and dive into the film shortly. And I'm gonna give y'all some, you know, my analysis tomorrow, once we break the whole entire draft down, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lit. C-Dubb, what you got to say?
No, I agree with you, Big Von. I'm a little skeptical about Austin Booker. I definitely got to do some more due diligence on the kid, but I got trust in Ryan Poles and what he did. He obviously did his research on the kid and scouted him to a T. But absolutely, everybody should be excited what we did this off season. We still got a little bit more to go. I think so. So it's a good time to be a Chicagoan, man. And I don't mean Kanye West. I mean something different. It's lit. I'm talking about, man, look, we something different, bro. This different. This something we ain't never seen any time before in Chicago finna come up this season. We gonna be like, we ain't gonna know how to act, bro. We ain't gonna know how to act. We are modernizing in the front of our eyes.
Yes.
Crazy.
Bro, it's wild how turned we was in the 3-win season. It was crazy how we was turned in a 7-win season. Don't let us go to the playoffs.
Oh my!
Don't let us go to the playoffs.
Oh my goodness!
Don't let us go to the playoffs. Hey, Green Bay, don't let us whoop y'all ass this season. I'm just saying.
Bro.
Detroit Lions, y'all pay Almond Ra $30
million.
Don't let us beat y'all ass this year. Hey, the Vikings, y'all went and got Sam Darnold. Don't let us whoop y'all ass this year because it's going to be ugly. We will be insufferable on Twitter. Y'all thought the Caleb Williams versus Justin Fields thing, the Civil War is over. Now it's time to bring the pain to the division and the league. But we got to put it on wax. I'm going to calm down.
That was cold. Nephew killed. He cooked right there.
I'm going to calm down. I'm going to calm down.
Clip that, nephew. You just cooked.
Hey, I'm going to calm down. I can't control myself right now. I'm going to calm down. You got anything before we get up out of here?
I'm so excited, man. I swear to God. We just did like 8 hours, almost 8 hours of live stream. This is a new era of the Chicago Bears. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow's live. It's going to be very great. We're going to break down this draft. We're going to look at a couple other things. We're on the rise to 20K. Let's get there, baby.
You already know, man. Thank y'all so much for continuing to support this channel, laughing with us, roasting people with us, sending shots at us as well. It's all love and fun of the game. If you're going to talk smack, you better be able to take it back. Take it back. But that's it from us today, man. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you want to be a part of a mailbag episode, call in 773-242-9336. It's your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the team. And as we always end it all, Chi-Town up and bet down, baby. See y'all on the next one for sure.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.